Namaste and welcome you all. Since our last 3 lectures, we have been discussing about various basic concepts of marginal costing technique. In our first lecture, we have discussed about fixed cost. In second lecture, we have discussed about variable cost. And in our third lecture, that is in our last lecture, we have discussed about the contribution. Now today, we are going to understand what is meant by BEP step and when that BEP step comes. So let's start with the meaning of BEP stage. BEP, which stands for break-even point. Break-even point stage. When that stage comes, it is the step or it is that's point of sale when our total cost and total sales are exactly equal. When our total cost is same and total cost and total sales are same, then what will happen? Obviously, there will be no profit, no loss. For example, suppose our sales is rupees 10 and cost of that sales is also rupees 10. Cost 10, sales 10. Is there any profit? No. Is there any loss? No. So that point of sale known as BEP sale or break-even point stage. That stage of sale known as BEP stage or break-even stage. In short, we can say break-even stage means no profit, no loss stage. Means BEP stage means the point of sale when our total cost and total sales are exactly same. BEP stage means no profit, no loss stage. And when it will come? When our total cost and total sales are exactly equal. If total sales 10 and cost is also 10, is there any profit? No. Is there any loss? No. Then that stage will be called as no profit, no loss stage or BEP break-even stage. So what we have discussed? What is mean by BEP stage or break-even point stage? It is that point of sales. It is BEP break-even point means it is that point of sales when our total cost is exactly equals to our total sales. The point of sales when our total cost and total sales are exactly equal, that point known as break-even point. What is meant by BEP stage? The stage when our total cost and total profit is exactly same, that is known as BEP stage. That's why BEP stage also known as no profit, no loss stage. We have discussed what is mean by BEP or BEP stage. Now when that BEP stage comes, we are going to discuss now. When BEP stage comes. As we have discussed, whenever there is no profit, no loss stage, that stage is known as BEP stage. But when it happens, when that time comes, now we are going to discuss. Whenever the total contribution of the company becomes exactly equal to the total fixed cost of the company. When BEP stage comes or when point comes when there is no profit and no loss, when total contribution is exactly equal to total fixed cost. Total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, then our total cost and total sales also becomes exactly same automatically, and that's why that stage known as no profit, no loss stage. When BEP stage comes, when total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost. Total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, then automatically our total cost and total sales becomes exactly equal, and then a result of this no profit, no loss stage comes, and that stage known as BEP stage. How no profit, no loss stage comes? when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, we are going to discuss how it happens with the help of one practical example. So let's start our practical example. This is our example. This line signifies our example. SPPU, selling price per unit. Selling price of a single or one unit is rupees 7, suppose. And PUVC, per unit variable cost, which is rupees 6. Per unit variable cost, which is rupees 6, means cost of manufacturing one unit. Then total fixed cost, not per unit, total fixed cost of the company. Suppose rent, salaries, depreciation, overall all expenses are rupees 4. I have taken small figure so as to you can understand easily. So total fixed cost is rupees 4 and number of units sold or sales units are 6. With the help of this example, we are going to discuss when BEP stage comes. So let's start. With the help of this table, we are going to understand how BEP stage and when BEP stage comes. First column denotes sales, number of units sold or sales units. In second column, SPP means selling price per unit is given in rupees. In third column, per unit variable cost, which is given per unit variable cost. Then per unit contribution, as we have discussed in the last lecture. Contribution means sales less variable cost. Here sales means selling price per unit less variable cost. Per unit variable cost is equal to per unit contribution. Selling price per unit 7, per unit variable cost 6, per unit contribution will be 1, rupee 1. Then fourth column signifies recover fixed cost per unit. By a unit sold, fixed cost covered by by selling a single unit and in total. Then this second last column signifies earn profit, whether profit earned, how much profit is earned by selling one unit and profit earned in total. Per unit means profit earned by selling single unit and total means total profit earned. And last column denotes total contribution. So let's start. When we sell first unit sold at first unit sold at rupees 7. If we sell one unit at rupees 7, then rupees 6 variable cost of that unit will get immediately recovered. Suppose I sell this pen at rupees 7, then cost of this variable cost of the making this pen rupees 6 will get immediately recovered, and 7 rupees selling price less 6 rupees variable cost, remaining rupee 1 will be per unit contribution, and that will be utilized to recover our total fixed cost. Our variable cost is recovered, fixed cost is not yet recovered. So our total fixed cost is rupees 4. If we sell one unit at rupees 7, per unit variable cost 6 will get immediately recovered. 7 less 6, 1 rupee will remain. That 1 rupees per unit contribution, and that rupee per unit contribution will be utilized to recover our total fixed cost. Our total fixed cost is rupees 4. Out of total fixed cost rupees 4, when we sell one unit, per unit contribution rupee 1 be utilized to recover our total fixed cost. Out of total fixed cost 4, rupee 1 will get recovered. When we sell one unit, then rupee 1 fixed cost will get recovered. If we sell one unit at rupees 7, 6 rupee per unit variable cost will get recovered, and remaining 1 rupee will be per unit contribution. Our variable cost is recovered, fixed cost is not yet recovered. So this rupee 1 per unit contribution will be utilized to recover our total fixed cost, which is rupees 4. When we sell one unit, how much fixed cost get recovered? Rupee 1, because our per unit contribution is 1. So that per unit contribution will be utilized, fixed cost rupee 1 out of total fixed cost 4. So total fixed cost recover when we sell 1 unit is 1. Then total contribution is 1. Per unit contribution 1, number of units sold 1. So total contribution amount will be per unit contribution into number of units. Number of units. So then when we sell second unit at rupees 7, then variable cost of second unit rupees 6 will get immediately recover. Again rupee 1 will remain, and that rupee 1 is a per unit contribution, and that will use to recover rupee 1 again out of total 4. Means when we sell 1 unit, 1 rupee fixed cost get recovered. When we sell 2 units, then 1 and 1 total 2 rupees fixed cost get recovered. So total contribution will be first unit per unit contribution 1, second unit 1, total 2. Total contribution will be 2 when we sell second unit. Next, when we sell third unit at rupees 7, variable cost per unit, variable cost of third unit rupees 6 will get immediately recover. Again 1 rupee will remain, and that rupee 1 per unit contribution will be utilized to recover fixed cost. Total fixed cost is rupees 4, and that rupee per unit contribution will be utilized to recover fixed cost. When we sell first unit, 1 rupee fixed cost recover. When we sell second unit, again rupee 1 fixed cost recover. When we sell third unit, again 1 rupee fixed cost recover. Total fixed cost recover 1, 1, 1. Total 3 rupees fixed cost recover. Again remaining rupee 1 fixed cost remain to recover, because our total fixed cost rupees 4. And up to 3 unit sale, how much fixed cost we have recovered? Rupees 3. 1 rupee still remain to recover. So we have not yet recovered our fixed cost also. So there is no question of earning profit. So no per unit profit has been earned, and no total profit has been earned up to the sales of 3 units. Total contribution become 3. 1 first, second, third. 3 per unit contribution. Contribution of each unit 3 units. Total contribution per unit contribution 1 into number of units 3. Total contribution became 3. When we sell 4 units, then what happens? 4th unit we sold at rupees 7, and per unit variable cost of 4th unit rupees 6 get immediately recover, and 1 rupee remains, and that 1 rupee will get utilized to recover total fixed cost. That 1 rupee will recover 1 rupee of fixed cost. Means total contribution per unit contribution of first unit, second unit, third unit, fourth unit, total contribution now become 4. Total 4 unit. That rupees 4 total contribution utilize to recover our total fixed cost rupees 4. Now per unit contribution utilized to recover total fixed cost. So how much total fixed cost we have recovered after selling 4th unit? 4 rupees fixed cost we have recovered. Means complete fixed cost we have recovered when 4th unit we have sold. Variable cost immediately get recovered. So when we sell the unit, variable cost get immediately recovered, but fixed cost remain to recover. So when we sold first unit, we have recovered 1 rupee fixed cost. When we sold second unit, then 1 and 1 total 2 fixed cost rupees, 2 rupees fixed cost we have recovered. When we sold third unit, 1, 1, 1 total 3 rupees fixed cost we have recovered. When we have sold fourth unit, then 1, 1, 1, 1 total 4 rupees fixed cost we have recovered, and total fixed cost was rupees 4. Means complete fixed cost we have recovered. Previously we had already recovered variable cost. Now fixed cost is also recovered. Means we have recovered total cost, variable cost also and fixed cost also. When it will happen when our sales is exactly same to the total sales amount. Means at that point our total sales and total cost is exactly same. Means this is a stage of BEP. How? You can see. When BEP stage comes, as we have discussed, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost. Now you can see, after selling 4th unit, our total contribution became rupees 4 and our total fixed cost is also rupees 4. Means now at the point of 4th unit sale, after 4 units sold, BEP stage has come. So BEP, how many are the BEP units? 4 units. BEP units are 4 units. Means when no profit no loss stage will come, when we sell 4 units. For this example, you can see, when our total contribution 4 and total fixed cost 4 becomes exactly same, then BEP stage come. Now you can see, now after selling 4th unit, our total contribution is 4 and our total fixed cost is also 4. So this is the BEP stage. As we have discussed, BEP stage means no profit no loss stage. When that stage comes, as we have discussed, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to our total fixed cost. Our total contribution is rupees 4 after selling 4th unit and our total fixed cost is already rupees 4. Means when our total contribution becomes equal to our total fixed cost. When we sold first unit, then we have recovered 1 rupee fixed cost. When we sold second unit, then 2 rupee fixed cost. Then when we sold 3 units, then 3 rupee fixed cost we have recovered. When we sold 4th unit, then 4 rupee fixed cost we have recovered by utilizing 4 rupee contribution amount. Means these total 4 rupees we have recovered by using per unit by using total contribution rupees 4. That total 4 rupees contribution we have utilized to recover our fixed cost, because per unit variable cost we get immediately recover after selling that unit, but fixed cost remain to recover. So selling price less variable cost, remaining contribution get utilized to recover our fixed cost. After selling 4th unit, we have recovered total fixed cost. Means our total variable cost immediately get recovered, and now total fixed cost is also recovered. Means our total cost is recovered. Means our total, when total cost will get recovered, when our sales is exactly same to the total cost. Means at that point our total cost and total sales are exactly equal. How you can see? First, BEP stage means no profit no loss stage. Means at this time, at this point of time, our total cost and total sales are same. How you can see? Total contribution rupees 4 after selling 4th unit. Total fixed cost rupees 4. So when total cost and total sales become exactly same, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost. At 4th unit sales level, our total contribution become exactly equal to total fixed cost. That's why 4th unit sale level is our BEP level. We can say this is the BEP stage. When we sell 4th unit, then BEP stage will come for this example. Now you can see, now our total contribution become 4, which is equal to our total fixed cost. That's why our BEP stage has come. At the same point, our total cost and total sales automatically get exactly equal. How you can see? Now we are going to calculate our total variable cost. Total variable cost is equal to per unit variable cost into number of units is equal to total variable cost. Per unit variable cost, which is rupees 6, into number of units. Number of units 4. 6 into 4, 24 is total variable cost up to 4 unit sales level. Per unit variable cost 6, number of units 4 is equal to total variable cost is 24. Now total fixed cost is 4. Total variable cost 24. Total fixed cost 4 means total cost is 28. When we sell 4 unit up to 4 unit sales level, our total cost is 28 up to 4th unit sales level. Our total cost is 28. Now how much is our sales? Total sales is equal to selling price per unit, which is rupees 7. Selling price per unit into number of units is equal to total sales. Selling price per unit rupees 7 into number of units 4. 7 into 4, 28 is our total sales, which is exactly equal to our total cost. Total variable cost per unit, variable cost 6, number of units 4. 6 into 4, 24 is total variable cost plus total fixed cost rupees 4. Total variable cost 24, total fixed cost 4, total cost is equal to 28. And total sales, selling price per unit 7, number of units 4, 7 into 4, 28 is a total sales, and total cost is also 28. Total cost 28 is equal to total sales 28. Means at 4th unit sale level, our total cost and total sale became exactly equal. That's why this stage known as BEP stage. BEP stage means no profit, no loss stage. When that stage comes, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to our total fixed cost. When our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, then automatically our total cost and total sales become exactly equal. You can see when our total contribution become exactly equal to total fixed cost, then automatically our total cost and total sales become exactly same. Total variable cost per unit, variable cost into units. Per unit variable cost 6, number of units 4, total variable cost 24, total fixed cost which is rupees 4, 24 plus 4, 28 is a total cost, and after at 4 unit sales level, total sales, selling price 7, number of units 4, 28 is our total cost. So when our total contribution become exactly equal to total fixed cost, then automatically our total cost become exactly equal to total sales. So we have discussed what is mean by BEP stage, break even stage, no profit no loss stage. BEP stage means no profit no loss stage. The point when our sales and total costs are same, that point known as BEP point or BEP stage. And when that stage comes, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, and when our total contribution become exactly equal to total fixed cost, automatically at that point our total cost becomes exactly equal to total sales automatically. How you can see here, our total cost contribution became exactly equal to total fixed cost. At the same time, our variable cost 6 unit per unit, 6 per unit variable cost into number of units 4, total variable cost 24, total fixed cost 4, 24 is a total cost, and sales is also 28 is our total cost, and total sales, selling price per unit 7, number of units 4, 28 is our total sales. So total sales 28, total cost 28. Is there any profit? No. Is there any loss? No. Mean this is a stage of no profit, no loss. Mean this is a stage of BEP. Means now we have understood what is mean by BEP stage. BEP stage, break even stage. BEP stage means no profit, no loss stage. The point of sale when company has no profit and no sales. When that stage comes, when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to our total fixed cost, and when our total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, then automatically our total cost becomes exactly equal to total sales. Total cost 28, sales also 28. Means what we have discussed, what is mean by BEP stage, no profit no loss stage. When it comes, when total contribution and total fixed cost becomes exactly equal. Total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost. Total contribution 4 and total fixed cost is also 4 when we sell 4 unit. Means 4 units is a BEP units. Means BEP sales is, how much is BEP sales? 28 is our BEP sales, because at that point our total cost is also 28. When the sales which is equal to total cost, that sales known as BEP sales. So up to this level, 4th unit sales level, we have discussed what is mean by BEP stage or BEP point or break-even point, and we have also discussed when BEP stage or break-even point comes. When it comes, when total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, and when it happens, then automatically our total cost becomes exactly equal to total sales. These things we have discussed up to this level. Now we are going to discuss what will happen if we sell more than BEP units. Then we will start earning profit per unit. How? Now look at this table again. Now this table we are joining, rejoining again. 4 unit we have sold. Now we have sold 5th unit. Number of units sold, 5th unit we have sold. Selling at rupees 7. Per unit variable cost 6. 6 rupee per unit variable cost recover. So 7 less 6, 1 rupee will remain, and that 1 rupee per unit contribution will not utilize to recover total fixed cost, because which is already recovered. Total variable cost, which is total fixed cost rupees 4 we have already recovered. So that per unit rupee 1 contribution will not go for recovering fixed cost. Then what? That per unit contribution is per unit profit. Means after selling 4th unit, when we sell 5th unit, then we get per unit rupee 1 profit. So earn profit per unit and in total. So when we sold 5th unit at rupees 7, 6 rupee variable cost of 5th unit will get immediately recover, and rupee 1 will be per unit contribution, and that per unit contribution will not recover fixed cost, because fixed cost is already recovered. So that rupee 1 is a per unit profit. So then 1 rupee profit. Total profit is also 1. So total contribution, previous contribution was 4 up to 4 units. Then 5th unit total contribution become 5. How? Per unit contribution rupee 1. Number of units 5. Rupee 1 into 5. 5 is our total contribution. Then when we sell 6th unit, 6 units sold at rupees 7 selling price. Variable cost of 6th unit rupees 6 get immediately recover. Rupee 1 per unit contribution remains, and that per unit contribution will not recover fixed cost. That is, we will add 1 rupee per unit contribution. 5th unit sold, 1 rupee profit. 6th unit sold, 1 rupee profit. So total profit will be 2 and total contribution will be 6. Okay, means what we have discussed, up to BEP level, contribution get utilized to recover fixed costs, and after BEP level, after 5th unit, you can see 5th and 6th unit, our contribution is in the form of profit. 2 rupees 112. 2 is a profit, and 4 total 4 is our fixed cost. So first our contribution get utilized to recover our fixed cost, and then when our fixed cost get completely recover, then BEP stage comes. And if we sell more than that, means when we sold 4 unit, then our total fixed cost got recovered by utilizing total contribution amount. When our fixed cost get recovered completely, then we will start earning. As you can see, when we sell 5th unit at rupees 7 per unit, variable cost 6 will get immediately recovered, and rupee 1 per unit contribution will be a per unit profit. So 1 total 2 profit. So total profit will be 2. And you can see contribution means what? As we have discussed in the last lecture, contribution means fixed cost plus profit. Here contribution, total contribution is rupees 6 and our total fixed cost is rupees 4. Profit is 2. 4 rupees total fixed cost plus profit 2, 6 rupees total contribution. Contribution means total fixed cost plus profit. Fixed cost 4 plus profit, total profit 2, 6 is our total contribution. So we had discussed BEP. What is mean by BEP, or break-even point or break-even stage? That is no profit no loss stage. When that stage comes, we have discussed. When BEP stage comes, when total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, and when it happens, then automatically our total cost becomes exactly equal to total sales, how we have discussed. Now we are going to understand analysis in total. Okay, now if we sell total 6 units, then what happens? How much will be our sales? Selling price per unit rupees 7. Number of units sold 6. So 7 into 6, 42 will be our total sales. When we sell 6 units, then our total sales is 42. When we sell 6 units, then total sales is 42. Then how much will be total variable cost? Per unit variable cost into number of units is equal to total variable cost. Per unit variable cost, which is rupees 6, into number of units sold 6. 6 into 6, 36 is our total variable cost. And how much is our total fixed cost? 4. Total variable cost 36, total fixed cost 4. So our total cost is rupees 40. When we sell 6 unit, then at 6 unit sales level, our total cost is 40. Total sales is 42. And how much is our profit? When we sell 6 unit, 2 rupees is our profit. How? Profit is equal to sales less total cost. Sales, which is rupees 42, less total cost, which is 40. So 42 less 40, profit is rupees 2. Then contribution means, what is meant by contribution? Excess of sales over variable cost. Means sales less variable cost. Then 2 items remain, fixed cost and profit. That is known as contribution. So contribution formula is contribution is equal to sales less total variable cost. Sales is rupees 42. Total variable cost is 36. So 42 less 36. Contribution is, total contribution is 6. You can see total contribution is 6. Now again, contribution is equal to fixed cost plus profit. Fixed cost, which is rupees 4, and profit, which is 2. 4 plus 2, 6. Both formulas you can use. Contribution, sales less variable cost, 6. Contribution is fixed cost plus profit, 6. So what we have discussed today in this lecture, we have understood what is mean by break-even point or break-even stage. What is that stage? Break-even stage means no profit, no loss stage. And when that stage comes, when total contribution becomes exactly equal to total fixed cost, and then automatically our total cost becomes exactly equal to total sales. How it happens, we have discussed. Okay, and when we sell more than BEP units, then what happens? Then we earn per unit profit. Then means first we have to recover fixed cost. Our variable cost get immediately recovered when we sell unit, and fixed cost need remain to recover. Then we recover fixed cost also. Then after recovering complete fixed cost, we will start earning profit. As we you can see, up to 4th unit sales level, we have recovered, our contribution was utilized to recover fixed cost. When our total fixed cost rupee 4 get recovered completely, then we have started earning per unit profit. Up to that level, we could not recover profit because our fixed cost was remained to recover. When we completely recover that fixed cost, then we start earning per unit profit. You can see at 5th unit sales level, we have earned ₹1 profit. At 7th, ₹1 profit. Total 2 profit we have discussed. Now, at conclusion, if we consider 6 unit sales level, total sales is 42. BEP sales is, and BEP sales is, this is BEP sales. BEP sales is 28. Total sales 42, BEP sales 28. Total cost at 6 unit level 40. Total 42 sales. So sales 42, total cost 40. 42 total sales less total cost 40 rupees 2 is our profit. And then contribution to formula, as we have discussed in the last lecture, contribution is equal to sales less variable cost. So total sales 42, total variable cost 36, contribution will be 6. Again, if we apply second formula, contribution is equal to total fixed cost, which is ₹4, plus profit, which is ₹2, fixed cost 4, profit 2, again 6, contribution 6, contribution 6. So what we have discussed? What is meant by BEP? Break even point. The point when company's total cost and total sales are exactly equal. When total cost and total sales is exactly equal, means there is no profit, no loss. Means BEP stage means no profit, no loss stage. When that stage comes, when company's total contribution become exactly same to total fixed cost, and when it happens, then automatically our total cost become exactly equal to total sales. So I hope all of you understood it. Thank you.